let's do one more quick check of everybody's dialogue, and then we will head out of here.
General, need something?
Yeah, you really don't have to call me General.
Sorry, guess I can't get my head out of the past.
So what have you been doing since the war?
I moved around for a couple years. Working as a starship mechanic got me from place to place. I wasn't ready to settle down after the war.
Yeah, kind of did the same thing.
Then you understand my restlessness. Though the war had ended, I couldn't find peace in anything. As long as I kept moving, I didn't have to think about what happened. Know what I mean?
Oh.
I'm sure you do. I decided I'd do something constructive. I wanted to make up for the things I'd done in the war. I wanted to design planetary shields, but there weren't many systems with the credits to spare. There was more that needed to be rebuilt and protected. I found out that Telos was going to be the flagship project for the Republic, and it sounded like something good. I saw Telos before the Sith raised it. It deserved a better fate. But Zerka ruined everything. I thought I could force Zerka out on my own, but I guess I can't fix everything myself.
It's good to have you around again.
It's good to be working with you again, General. Something else I can help you with?
Have any shields?
Sure do, General. I've made a few while I wasn't working on the ship. Here you go. Just remember, the best shield is not getting shot at all. Something else I can help you with?
Okay. Anything else?
I didn't want to talk about the war, but can I ask you something?
What is it?
Why did you decide to fight?
Mandalorians had to be stopped.
I felt the same way. I remembered when word of the Mandalorian attacks arrived on Iridonia. My people had colonies across the Outer Rim. Many of them were among the first systems to fall.
Yeah, I couldn't stand by and watch.
I did not join because I wanted to protect, though. I hated them. I wanted to destroy them, to give them the mercy they gave the people they conquered. I remember the thrill I felt when we fought them in battle. Victories were rare, but we celebrated every Mandalorian's death. Do you know how it felt?
Yeah, we're trying to resist.
I couldn't do that. It was almost as though the battle took control of me, drove me forward. It's always on my mind now. That loss of control blinded me, turned me into a weapon. I just needed to get that off my chest. Was there something you wanted me for?
Nope. Anything else?
Yes, General?
Nope. Okay, cool. Doubt there's anything for free item. Rhea, anything?
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Yes, and
Then ask, and I will do my best to answer.
what's wrong with your eyes?
There is nothing wrong with my sight, if that is your question. I see all that I need, though the seeing of things flesh and blood has failed me some time ago. They were distractions only.
Might be a way to heal your sight?
There is nothing wrong with my eyes. They simply have atrophied from use. They are adequate to distinguish shapes, silhouettes. If need be, I could heal them, restore my sight, but sight can prove a distraction. When one relies on sight to perceive the world, it is like trying to stare at the galaxy through a crack in the door. But that is a lesson for another time. You must learn to see crude matter for what it is, before the veil is lifted.
Okay, other questions?
Ask, and I will answer.
Good.
You seem pretty calm. It's almost streaming off of you. A lot calmer than you were on Paragus when I first met you.
What do you mean?
On Paragus you seemed, well, a little less at peace with yourself. Now you're different. It's hard to explain.
Sure.
Well, it's good to see. You're a nice counterbalance to that old witch back there.
Okay. And anything else?
Something up?
Questions for you?
All right. What did you want to know?
Okay. Cool. That is everything. Let's go. I think... I should, Dantooine. Let's go do Dantooine. Back to a familiar planet. Yep. Alright, we're landed. Let's go see what we can find. I think we'll take T3 with us. Or...
Another visitor? You must be here to join in the plunder of the old Jedi Enclave. You have to see Administrator Adari first.
what are you talking about?
You're one of the salvagers, right? Your ship looks banged up enough to be part of that lot. But you look different.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then who are you? The only recent visitors we've had on Dantooine have been salvagers, and a slew of mercenaries.
I wanted to visit the Enclave.
Just to see the sights, right? You're just another salvager. Go see Administrator Adari in Kunda if you want to get into the ruins. Just head into the building and you'll find your way to the Administrator. I'll be over by the entrance if you need anything else.
Okay. So quick search around. Grab some stuff before we get started. Are you a shop? What are you doing on Dantooine? So that's not good. How can it be corrected? And wrathers are still a problem. What's unusual about their behavior? Okay. Do you have any cards I could buy? Dude. Want these like plus? Buy that. Buy that. Okay. Box. Okay. Yep. Sorry. Battered protocol.
Greetings and good day, traveler. On behalf of the Kunda settlement, I am programmed to welcome you to Dantooine.
Very observant. I don't know if that was meant to be sarcastic. What happened to you?
My apologies. I have no recollection of the Sith invasion topic.
Sith invasion?
Error. Memory overflow. Resetting. May I be of any further service to you?
Can you run a self-diagnostics and report?
Processing. Exterior damage analysis. Level 7 impairment. Multiple casing breaches detected. Bipedal servos misaligned by 32 degrees. Memory storage overflow. Memory unit is approximately 56 months overdue for maintenance.
Okay, can we fix it?
Greetings, Jedi. Welcome back to Dantooine.
Hey, did that droid just call you a Jedi?
Yep.
A Jedi. I've got to tell the others.
Why?
Ah, leave me be, Jedi.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And of course, back here. Is there anything in these? Something good. Actually, that's probably pretty good. 3 strength or physical, 1 reflex. Why not? At least it's fitting. What about over here? Okay, find it. Cool. That didn't work. Again. Nope. Okay. Can't access it. All right. Now to properly get into town. Right there. Oh. Do you have anything to sell?
Charanana gundoso remina ke lorakto guru katada. Fiadra tora pada no ringatel camarada tela fibu nubu da bitarana chenirara.
So.
Charanana gundoso remina ke lorakto guru katada. Fiadra tora pada no ringatel camarada tela fibu nubu da bitarana chenirara.
Sure. Maybe he has something. See what he's got.
Teriwana jun konata dela raguno tuna. Dai rinto ru kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Terache wemino to rere senisenten.
That's the last part we need. Else. We'll just take that. Okay. Let's see if we can get HK back up. Yeah, there's no return it. All right. Back to the ship. Here's everybody's knocked out. Who are you? This fight's actually kind of... Doesn't know if I have a melee shield. This. That. Shield's gone. He stunned us. Come on. Oh, are we really gonna... Nope, we're actually gonna make it. That was very close.
My lightsaber. You've destroyed it. I yield, Master. It is as I heard through the Force. My life for yours.
I'm not gonna kill you.
You must. The alternative is only another death. And I would rather die by your hands.
Yeah, let's see if we get you to the medbay.
I have nothing to offer you. Your strength is superior. It is as I felt.
Now I've seen everything. This woman, she's a Miraluka. I didn't think any were left in this part of the galaxy.
Is she gonna be alright?
Well, some of her wounds are pretty bad. Looks like she was already carrying her share of scars, though. I think she'll recover, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to hurt her. One more lightsaber part down. Yes. He's gonna rest and be out for the... Yep. Talk to her.
My life for yours.
Alright.
I am able to serve. If we enter battle, I will fight and die alongside you.
Slightly excessive.
I have not heard that question in some time. My flesh is healed if that's the answer you seek.
I didn't mean to hurt you.
I know. And I fear that others will see the mercy in your actions. And in my survival. And use it as a weapon to do you greater harm.
How'd you find me?
I felt you. Heard you through the Force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it.
Okay, who sent you?
I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know, and that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why.
I need to know where I can find him.
You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me. Even if I could lead you to my master, I cannot permit you to find him until you are ready.
Ready?
If I bring you before my master untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me, and I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter.
My life is unimportant.
I cannot. I will not. I would die first, and gladly, to preserve you, untouched, unharmed. Now that I have found you, I cannot sacrifice what I have found.
If he's behind what's befallen the Jedi, then he must be stopped.
You will meet my master. It is inevitable. I have seen it. And when you stand before him, and realize what you face, you must be prepared. Until then, I must protect you, help you, until you are ready.
Why are you doing this?
There's a greatness in you. A greatness that does not stem from the Force. It stems from who you are. And if my master does not understand you, cannot see you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. But if you seek to survive, then you must understand why this is so.
If your master has trouble detecting me, how are you?
There is much I see my master cannot. I fear it is because of my nature, the nature of my race. My people spend their lives seeing the galaxy, the energy streaming off stars, the growth of life, all things touched by the Force.
Oh, where are your people now?
It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction.
Yeah, how was it destroyed?
The planet was not destroyed. It remains. It orbits, dead in space. But nothing lives on its surface. It echoes, but there's no one left to hear it.
How did you survive then?
I am not certain I did. I was there when the planet died. To see everything around you extinguished. It was as if I was blinded. It was as if the Force had been bled from the world. I imagine there are worse deaths, worse pain. But if there are, I do not know them. I was the only living thing remaining on the planet of Qatar. And my life, my agony, was a flicker in the darkness that was the planet. All that I had been connected to had been severed.
The only partner? Is that what we want to ask? I've seen similar.
I've heard tales of Malachor. It is said that many of my people felt the end of the Mandalorian Wars from across the galaxy. But do not mistake me. I did not mean to draw comparisons between Qatar and Malachor. My homeworld still exists. It is intact.
How was it destroyed?
The planet was not destroyed.
Other questions?
I will answer what I can.
Yeah, I heard you were blind. How are you with?
My people once had the power to perceive events, to see through the Force. That sight may manifest itself in many ways, and at times, I may affect the abilities of others to see as well.
Again?
Is there something else you wished?
Try that again.
My people once... That sight...
You sound as if sight is lost to you.
My sight has been damaged. What I have taught you, it is not the full extent of the perceptions of my people. My master, when he showed me my world, showed it to me as it is. It hurt. And since that moment, it has been difficult to perceive the Force as I once did. But after traveling with you, I feel that perhaps there was a gift in it, hidden beneath the pain.
One endures, gives up to other.
Only when one suffers do certain truths become evident, both of the galaxy and of the self. And I feel you are an example of this.
Is your master the one behind Paragus?
I am not familiar with the place you speak of. My master has not entered Republic space for some time, but there are others who may move more freely, who may have been responsible for such an act of destruction. There are many factions within the Sith, all seeking to take what little remains in the wake of the Jedi Civil War. Where one moves, it is not always known to the others. But their purpose is the same. The death of all Jedi, everywhere. They believe you are the last of the Jedi, and their hatred of the Jedi unites them. All their eyes are upon you, and it is a terrible, quiet darkness that pursues you.
Okay.
I will answer what I can.
We kind of already know that, so I'll be going.
Forgive me, but before you go, I must ask. Why do you do this? Why do you seek to help me? Teach me?
Because I believe you can be saved.
You must not do this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me.
Not a weakness.
So you say. But it is not something I have observed or seen. I remember little of my homeworld before I entered my master's service. It is not as it was. There is little left of such memories. Or the planet itself.
Already talked to her about our homeworld, so I think we're good to go.
Very well. Perhaps we shall speak more of this at another time. But know this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me.
Alright, lots of influence, lots of
My
light
life
side
is yours.
points. Okay, and no new conversation thing. We also gained a new ability, right? Making that up, I thought she taught that to us. May not have. Lightsaber, we got another part for that, so let's go.
Yes, General? Let me see what you have. No.
Okay.
Something else?
Now we need to be able to get HK up and running. Like that. Oh, nope, okay. Fine. May have just been an extra part. Whoops. Alright. Get her. Let's get her leveled
My
up.
life is yours.
Equipment. Eight. He's gonna. I'll use a double-bladed lightsaber. Speed. Up. Going for Dex. Skills. Good. Heal. Master to fighting. Night speed. What else do we have in here? Go ahead and grab Force Whirlwind. Cool. Someone else to have battle meditation. Alright. Or Dex build with this one. Not be too much. Melee shield, energy shield. And we have, yeah, Sith War sword. All right.